Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is an update video. Every time I come out with a video that shows 0 damage, within about 12 hours, Kikeye changes the base. So I have to be careful because I am aware that they watch my videos specifically. So I'm not going to do any more videos that say 0 damage in the title. Um, and this doesn't say 0 damage. It's a free repair. It's instant repair. Um, but they changed the video. I looked through my inventory. I can't find anything in here that shows what that unit is that they added into this base. It looks to me like a shock troop, but he's way too big, and shock troops cannot hit air. He also looks like he might be like one of these, the Artemis or something like that, but he actually doesn't look like anything that I have in my inventory. Um, so I don't know what he is, but he hits air and he hits air with a laser. I know that they've had this guy in the past on other bases. It's basically somebody that we don't have. He looks like this, though. But I pulled one of these guys out and put it on my base just to see, and he's very tiny. So it's not that. Plus, I checked, and there's no workshop for him at all, so there's no way to make him capable of shooting air. So it's like a giant shock troop with a laser. If anybody knows what it is, please comment down below because I would like to know if I have those on my base. Now, okay, we have the dark skies. You see the gray aura there. That slows everybody down. That makes it super safe to take a luminary or something else over to the other side of the base. The reason I'm using the luminary is because the luminary is not affected by the turbulence. Okay, so um, it otherwise the aircraft move quite slow. Now, because the warhogs already move quickly, you can use a warhog too, but it's unreliable for me because sometimes the warhog, when you put it up in the corner, will come out and maybe shoot somebody and then it will take damage. So um, you have to be careful. So that's why I used the luminary because they are truly um, uh, immune to the turbulence. And then I dropped a Merc here to try to take care of these aggressive helicopters. I didn't want the aggressive helicopters to be in my way. It just speeds things up. Now, there's two ways that you can do this. You can come over here and you don't have to clear out um, the screamers if you're going to use the luminary. I've done this in the past on a couple of bases ago where I used the Lilith to take out the blue laser troop. Okay. The problem is that because Lilith takes a second before she shoots and she's shooting all the time, um, there can be a delay before she shoots. And as soon as she stops, that guy, that laser guy, is capable of doing massive amounts of damage, unheard of damage, like a lot of millions, many millions of damage in a second. I don't know what he is, but whatever he is, he never existed before with that type of firepower. So they have built this guy, boosted him just because the base, just to make the base more challenging. Okay. I don't know if they made any other changes, but I do know that they made that change. Um, Also, I've never seen the bunkers shoot Lilith before, and I saw something coming out of the bunkers and shooting Lilith. So there's probably an anti-air in there now. My Lilith is now level 15. So when I got her, I got her up to level 10, and in this event, I was able to buy 10 additional, um, what do you call them, upgrade tokens, and so I got her to level 15, and then I can't buy any more. The upgrade tokens disappear out of the um, out of the shop. But so you can go over there because Lilith is not uh, what am I trying to say? Lilith is not affected by the screamer. However, Albert Ross is. So what I'm doing here is I'm releasing. This is another reason why you need to get rid of the aggressive units. With Albert Ross coming through the jet stream of the blue aura, he's already faster than if he was normally flying, even though there's a screamer on the base. And because he's moving so quickly, the laser, shock laser guy, whatever you want to call him, he can't shoot um, Albert Ross. So you can bring Albert Ross in, or you can use Lilith, but Lilith will take a hit, and it'll be about 4 minutes damage if Lilith takes a hit. So I think it's safer to bring Albert Ross in because that shock guy can't target Lilith. And because I get Albert Ross off the base so quickly, even if the mechanized infantry shoot him, the missile won't reach him. So, and that is another thing you can do. You can do this base with Albert Ross, but the key is to to fly Albert Ross over quickly and then get him off the base before the missiles come again, and then redeploy him. That's the key. So that will work too, and that's a very quick way of doing this base. I do have a video on it. Check that video out. I think that's probably the fastest way, but if you're not careful, you'll take too much damage on your Albert Ross. So because you're flying him over multiple times, and he's taking hits from the same units over and over again. So it's better to partially clear the base with Lilith prior to doing that. So here we go. We're bringing Albert Ross in. The main thing I wanted to get rid of was the mechanized infantry, and after the mechanized infantry, Albert Ross has a flat damage mitigation, so he's really not taking too much damage. By the way, if you've ever taken your Lilith back to the base after doing this and checked how many seconds it is, it's typically 1 second of damage. So the damage that Lilith is taking is essentially the glitch where you get 1 second worth of damage. Other than that, Lilith typically doesn't take any damage on this base other than from this new shock troop or laser troop or whatever you want to call him. And if you let him sit there, if you can't target him quickly, he'll do more than 5 minutes worth of damage, and it won't be free repair anymore. So, hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you know what that laser guy is called, because the reason I ask is he would be great for defense on your base if you're getting hit by Lilith. Okay, thanks a lot.